Hey cuties, welcome to Mimi Said What? I'm your host, Mimi Robinson, and this is T, my bougie bestie. And this is Unfiltered Girlfriend Chatter with a dose of TV and entertainment and a side of pop culture. We got some things to talk about today.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. We'll try to keep it together this time.
Ooh, I think this episode will be more civilized than the last.
I'm not sure, but we'll see.
To be determined.
We'll see.
You never know what you're going to get.
You never know.
All right. So let's talk about the cover of Essence. Have you seen it?
I have seen it. It's Usher, baby.
It's Usher, baby. All right. Usher is covering Essence. He's been in the industry for 30 years.
My goodness. How is that possible?
I don't know, because
I haven't aged a day.
I'm only 22.
You know what I mean? Crazy.
How did we get here?
That's wild.
He's still killing the game. He gave residencies new life, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, he set the bar. It might have been a gift and a curse. Because I feel like it used to be like where washed up artists go.
To like, I don't know.
Get some money because they broke kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now he's not washed up.
No.
He killed it.
It like reinvigorated and now he's going on tour. Yeah.
But also
I feel like I'm the only person that
high.
didn't see his concert in Vegas.
Me.
Okay.
Me.
Okay. We're the only
two that did not
see him in concert last year, and we are determined to catch his concert.
We need to look that up.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Stay tuned, honey. Stay tuned. All right. So he's still fine.
If you into that.
I don't think Usher's my type. I think he's handsome. But you know what? His handsomeness, maybe it's more je ne sais quoi. I don't think it's his looks per se. I think it's the totality of his personality.
So here's, for me, I was ushered out. I was too much. It was too much Usher. I spent my mid-teens. So when Usher we're around the same age,
prime,
right?
Yeah.
So when he first came out, he was in his prime. I was in Atlanta.
Oh,
it was all Usher all the time. And at that time, he looked like a Disney muskrat. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't fine.
He hadn't grown into his future.
He had not. So this was back in the day where Ludacris was Chris Lover. You know what I'm saying?
Is Ludacris your type?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
No.
I was like, oh. Okay.
No. But so for me, I still have that vision
in your head.
15-year-old Usher.
Baby Usher.
And it just don't curl for me. So I'll be looking at him like,
is that why you
covering up his face? Because the body is bodying.
So before we hit record, we went through the pictures and the video. And every single time she would do like this to the screen. I did not know why. And I also did not ask questions.
She's a supportive friend. And she did not ask. But that is why. Because I didn't want to see his face. But the body is doing what the body needs to do.
Well, the abs are abbing. I'm still trying to work on my one ab.
I don't have
But clearly, Usher he in the gym.
He's
in the gym. We gotta figure out this whole concert thing. But it was nice to see him on the cover. Also, there was Russell Wilson and Damson Idris. I did not watch the video, but there was a letter to Black women.
Okay, I haven't seen
those. The three of them did.
I did see them. Yeah. I saw their shots, but I didn't see the videos for Russell Wilson and Damson Idris.
Okay, so we have to go back and look at it. And if y'all
how do we get to Russell?
Go look.
You know what we go?
Russell got extra money.
He
also, I think
we love him.
Yeah, I think Russell is like husband of the year every year.
100% husband of the year. But eye candy?
No. He's not my type.
God bless.
My type is so specific.
Michael B. Jordan. Will Smith.
Will's probably taller than the rest of them and bigger size-wise because they normally slim. And yeah, I've been in love with Will Smith since Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I don't have a type.
Oh,
I'm more of a just vibe. Just yeah. Do you look like you gonna piss me off? I like that guy.
Red flag much?
Right.
Call me.
You'll stress me out. It's my type.
Okay, so I be watching I know. I be watching Club Shay Shay. And Cam Newton was on one of the recent episodes.
Okay.
And Cam is talking about my favorite quote from Evelyn Braxton, how he like to lay it low and spread it wide. He got kids real close to Nick Cannon. He might be like 8 or 9. Few baby mamas. So Shannon is going on about how, that's not what we trying to do. And women with red flags. And Cam was like, wait a minute. Red flags are a good time. And I was like, and so Shannon is like, nah, Cam, we're not supposed to be doing that. He was like, maybe you're not supposed to be doing it.
Speak for yourself.
He got a girlfriend and she just squatted out a baby. Like, if she even had that baby.
He's the drama.
Either she just had the baby or she's about to have
He's the drama.
He is the drama.
He's definitely the drama.
He's a good time.
But he got money, so they gonna look the other way, just like they do with Nick Cannon.
They have. They have to look
and they will continue.
Continue.
She ain't gonna be the last.
No. No. Because fool me once, that's one thing, girl, but you signed up to be number 4.
Crap.
I'm not ever.
It's got to be the cocaine.
It's got to be. Oh, I interviewed her on a red carpet one time.
Bless her heart.
She was doing like comedy and stuff like that. But oof.
Not no more.
Her check's clearing. All right, moving on. The Chi. So, you watch The Chi? I have seen every episode of The Chi, and season 6 is coming.
Oh, season 6? That's been a while. Huh?
Wow. To the point that half the cast from season 1 is no longer in the show.
No.
Like,
okay, yeah.
You get new people. And so this season, we're getting new people. And this man is not my type, never been my type, but I quietly love him.
Okay.
Kadeem Hardison.
Oh, yeah.
He just, I don't know. I think it's his personality.
Yeah, he's funny.
I think Dwayne Wayne is a real person. Maybe 100%. That might be it. That might be it. So he's joining the cast. I don't know how or what, but fun fact, the other day I was chatting to him on Instagram. This is real random. So remember how we were talking about A Different World went to the White House? Yes. So one of the things I learned some years ago is on A Different World, Kadeem let them dress him, but he picked his sneakers. He always had on Jordans. That was his sneaker of choice. He's a sneaker head. Okay. And so they were sharing pictures, but every picture I saw cut off his feet. So I asked him, what sneakers did you wear to the White House? I got questions. And he replied back. Okay. And I was like, oh. Just say you like me. I think we went back and forth like 2 or 3 times. And I was just like, you should call me. Okay. All right. So
first Malcolm Jamal walking down this.
Girl, I'm wearing them down. My childhood dreams is coming true. All right, so actor Leon is also joining the cast.
I want to exhale.
So I just watched Leon's Uncensored. I told you about this. Yes. All right, spoiler alert. As fine as Leon is, as smooth as JT Matthew is, I learned a thing. So Leon said in his Uncensored, if you call his house, and ask for Leon, he is the 3rd person on the list. And I was like, okay. His daddy named Leon.
Oh, okay.
His granddaddy named Leon.
Oh.
And although he is named Leon, his family calls him Preston.
Absolutely not.
Which is his middle name.
No.
And I was like,
no.
Why did you tell us that?
You spoiled it.
With that body?
Preston? No. Preston is like
62.
A preppy white dude.
Or an old man.
I don't like that.
I was like,
no.
Leon Preston? Girl.
Do not accept.
Yes. But he said he considered using Preston because that's what he went by as his Hollywood name. And his dad was like, I named you Leon for a reason. Go on and make us all a star.
Pops was like, and you're not. Don't you dare.
And you not. So thank God, Pops, because Preston.
Thank you for that.
It don't roll off the tongue.
It doesn't.
It's Leon.
I don't want to exhale on Preston.
Preston sound like the old leather pants wearing in the summertime.
Yes, with the leather vest.
All right, so I don't know what capacity he's going to have in joining the shop, but I'm here for it. Also, Brett Gray. And I was like,
who that?
So he was in On My Block, which was a series, and he was in Star Trek Prodigy. I'm not a Trekkie. I don't know this man.
Mm-mm.
Also too as well, Daniel J. Watts. Didn't know who he was, but they said he was in the last OG, which was Tracy Morgan's show.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen every episode. I don't recall who he is, unless he was one of the guys in a halfway house. I don't know. Either way, I am also a Lena Waithe stan. I got a long list on it. And this is her show. So the Chi returns May 10th. You can stream all episodes on Paramount Plus and on Showtime. All right, this one is stupid, and we're gonna talk about it.
Oh no.
Crocs.
Oh, okay.
The world is obsessed with Crocs. And I'm gonna read you this quote. It says, "Yep, they're finally here, but just because you asked kinda nicely." So Crocs has decided that what we needed was some toe Jibbitz. So
Jibbitz that go on your toes?
Nope. Jibbitz that are actual toes. Like,
I don't.
First of all, I hate feet.
I don't.
Same. That's the
Same.
first thing. So in your Jibbit holes, you would put in a big toe, a second toe, all the way down to the pinky toe.
Disgusting.
So disgusting.
Why?
Here's the crazy one. They said people asked for it, and I want to know who are the people.
Psychopaths.
So, obviously, it come in a 5-pack.
Okay.
Assuming that you got 5 toes, like you.
But why not 10?
No, you got to pay extra for that.
Oh, so you need to pay extra for it.
So it's they retail for $19.99.
$20 for some toes.
But you can get a discount for a full set. Oh, and they come in shades.
Okay. I mean, we love a diverse
set of toes. Cause why?
I fully intend to go, what are those? If I see them out in the wild. Please.
I feel like that's the only reaction, the only fitting reaction, but
because you can't stone people, so yeah, you got.
And I feel like dogs might like them too.
Ew.
Dogs like.
I can imagine them licking them.
Ew. So good.
No.
So stupid. I feel like I should buy them for somebody.
No. It would be a fun gag gift, I guess.
That is such a funny gag gift.
Yeah. A white elephant.
Oh, you just bought your niece some Crocs. You should have bought the toes and put them on, and we should open
blown
the
toes
on
little babies. That would be funny.
Should have been like, what is this?
Still no.
I don't know. All right, moving on. Let's talk about the WNBA again. Because they have been dominating the headlines for weeks now.
As well they should.
I agree. So the WNBA Draft took place last night on ESPN. By the time you watch that, it'll be some days ago. Sponsored by State Farm. Can I just say Jake from State Farm has the best job. He was all up and through the pictures. Like, he hangs out with the new Jake.
Okay.
Yeah. Black Jake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He hangs out with the celebrity. Like, Jake be doing the stuff.
I think my favorite Jake from State Farm thing was I think a Super Bowl commercial one year where it was Jake and Drake.
Yes.
And I thought that was so funny. But I was like, okay, look at State Farm being all socially relevant and such. I like
the hip hop.
Okay. I see what you're doing with the blacks. And
then they was like, this white man in it. Bring us in a black man.
Bring in the black man.
Oh, God. So while I did not tune in, here are the highlights. Angel Reese, who my 12-year-old baller absolutely loves, a.k.a. the Bayou Barbie, who is from Baltimore, by the way.
Oh, okay.
She just went to school down there.
Oh, okay.
So she was number 7 overall draft pick, and she is headed to Chicago Sky.
Okay.
And
congratulations, girl.
I was like, "Ooh, girl."
Okay.
I'm curious because she makes more money than the WNBA players do.
Oh.
In college. When I say that girl is rich, because now they can do the NHL deals. NHL, I think those are correct letters. So before only the schools made money off their athletes. Then they changed it. Now the athletes are making money.
Yeah.
She makes more money in college a year than the women in the WNBA.
That's crazy.
Real crazy. But that was her dream, and I'm sure she'll still maintain some of those partnerships and deals, which you need to supplement your income because they don't get the big checks like the men.
Yeah.
Also, I found out D Wade is a team investor. So apparently last night, girl, he was hard up on the Twitter texting his excitement about her coming to the team.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know.
For Chicago.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe he's from there?
Is he?
I don't know where he's from.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe. But I was like, okay, I thought it was dope. I'm sure there are other NBA ballers who are investing in the WNBA, which is smart.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there was Aaliyah Edward. She was number 6 overall draft pick. She's coming here to the Washington Mystics.
Okay.
We need to go to a game. I don't know.
We've been saying that for like a year.
Yeah. We need to make that happen. All right. And then there's Rakia Jackson. She's going to the LA Sparks. She was number 4. Camila Cardoso is going to Chicago Sky. So she'll be with Angel Reese. She was number 3, which is cool because they have been rivals for so long. And now they get to be teammates. And then Caitlin, that everybody cares about, is going to Indiana.
Not everybody, child.
So I guess all of the fans will be headed to Indiana. I've never been to Indiana. I don't even know
where is it even
what Indiana has to offer.
I couldn't point it out on the map. I don't know. Somewhere in the middle.
It's not on my to-do list.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Hard pass. But you guys have a great time.
But I will go to Chicago.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm curious to see how the ticket sales fare from last season to the new season once the girls start playing.
I think women's basketball, both college and WNBA, have gotten a whole lot more viewership.
Yeah.
Just over the last couple of years. So this is just bolstering the leagues. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
I hope. Because it's also
they play just as well or better than the men. But, everybody's not progressive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. I hope that this also brings, like with the new viewership, like bigger advertisers and stuff like that, which would ultimately make for bigger salaries for them. Yeah. So, all right, let's move on to a couple of renewals. The Neighborhood. Have you watched it?
I've seen an episode or two.
I don't watch it, but if I'm just looking for safe TV or background noise, I'll put it on. Safe TV. Like, it's nothing scary happening. Y'all know I'm scary as hell. It's nothing scary happening. It's funny. I do laugh. I think their relationship with the white dude, the neighbor, is wildly hilarious.
Yes. So he was on The New Girl, which I'm sure you didn't watch, but I already knew that you didn't watch it. But he was on The New Girl, so I already liked him from that show.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't really I don't know. I never kind of got addicted to The Neighborhood the way that I get to other shows. But it's funny. It's funny.
I've seen a few episodes. I might enjoy it better if I actually watch it from the beginning to follow the story. Yeah. But when I do see it on, I do watch it. So they were renewed for the 7th season, which is bomb. That's a long time.
I didn't realize they had that many seasons.
And for it to star Sid, the entertainer, and Tashina, that's incredible.
That is. I didn't realize. There was a couple of years, maybe it was a year into the pandemic, where we were talking about, there was a debate about who uses washcloths and who doesn't. And there's a scene from that show where the white couple is, I guess, spending the night at their house, and she offers homegirl a washcloth, and she was like, well, what's this little towel for? And she was like, it's a washcloth. And she was like, black people use washcloths? And she was like, white people don't? And I just remember that clip circulated at the time of that conversation happening.
Took the washcloth and explored what it can do for you.
Because I want you to take this. Just let him use you. Let him use you
kind of thing. Maybe let it get wet. Maybe put a little soap
on it.
A little lather.
Yo, the idea of just raw dogging some bar soap in the shower. You just rubbing it against your.
First of all, you can't even get a good lather that way.
Lathering it in your hands and just. What are you doing?
You're wasting water.
You are finger painting
your body
with a bar soap. Wash yourself.
So unsanitary.
Wasting water and resources.
No sense whatsoever.
Just spreading bacteria around on a soap bar.
I hate that for them. What is next? Them. Have you seen Them?
No.
Okay, Them is your kind of show.
Okay.
It's a horror.
Okay.
Now, it first premiered in 2021. And I don't know why season 2 is just now coming back out. Maybe the pandemic, the damn strike, all that other blah, 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 blah. But it's coming back. Season 2 is coming back. So the original premise of the first season is a Black family moves from North Carolina to an all-white Los Angeles neighborhood in 1953, where their ideal home becomes ground zero for the racist, the foolishness. It's a lot of foolishness. So here I go, right? When this show first come out, me and Ro gonna watch it. We on a sofa, and I'm thinking, okay, it's a regular show. Mm-hmm. Girl, take a turn. Take a turn. Now, they allow these people to move to North Carolina. They drive, they arrive, and they start unpacking. So now I'm invested in this episode. Mm-hmm. Girl, that shit go way left. Oh. And I'm like curled up under him like, so what's happening now? Right.
Way left, like ghost goblins.
It's a horror. Like, I feel like the little daughter turns into like Children of the Corn, like in that episode of 911 when they woke up and the baby was sent. Girl, it get weird. Oh. Like,
so you're not gonna lose me on the supernatural. You're not gonna lose me on like horror stuff, but you will absolutely lose me on like slave, like Jim Crow racist stuff. I don't want to be any more angry than I already am. And so I try not to subject myself to that, because then I'm just be walking around in my angry sister soldier era, and we don't need that.
It's a very interesting series. You know, I quit it after that. I didn't even finish the episode. I don't even know how it ends. I couldn't even tell you. But apparently it's popular enough because they're getting a season 2. Now it's the same people, except for now in season 2, it's centered in the 90s in LA. So around the Rodney King kind of still racist shit. Yeah. Around that time period. So we've come up some years from the 50s.
Interesting.
But if y'all want to watch it, or you are currently watching
she ain't gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it. But season 2 was coming out, and you can watch it on Amazon Prime and tell us about it. But this season they're adding Luke James. You remember Luke James? From Little, when he was old by. Yes. They add him to the cast, which Luke James is also in The Chi. His acting credits are adding up. Okay. But he's gay in The Chi. Whatever. Oh, all right. Okay. So okay. So in my digging, there is a quote. So the director's name is Little Marvin, and I don't know why Little Marvin. He ain't little, and he doesn't appear to be young. But whatever. What he did share was a quote from Stephen King had about his show. Okay. And really, this quote tells you everything that I needed to know about why I shouldn't have never tried to watch it. Okay. So Stephen King says of the show, the first episode scared the hell out of me, and I'm hard to scare. Bonus, if you've never seen a bunch of extremely creepy white ladies in 50s dresses, here's your chance. Oh. If this man who creates horror stuff was taken aback, girl, you know I had no business.
You absolutely had no business.
I said,
but if I wasn't intrigued before, I am now, because
that's a serious stamp of validation.
Stephen King is one of my favorite authors, of course. Of course.
I'd be like a small child, walking. I'd sleep with the lights on.
My absolute favorite book is a Stephen King book. I've read it like 4 times. I love it so much. But
what is it called?
It's called Rose Matter, child.
Is Rose a person?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is her name Rose? Yes. Her name is Rose. So she's in an abusive marriage. She tries to leave her husband, and then it gets weird.
It turns into the
it takes a turn. A towing for the voice.
So T has watched it. I mean, has read his stuff.
Yeah, I've read it.
There's no surprise that I haven't watched. And I shan't, more importantly. So
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to report back.
You check it out and report back. And tell me how far you get into it. Because, girl,
I'm going to finish the first episode at least.
Set the bar high. I was scared shitless. I was like, okay, I'm not coming back to this.
We're done.
I think I canceled the recording. I don't even know if Rose still
I'm not watching. Nobody's watching.
I was like,
this.
babe, I'm not watching. You're not watching either. He's fine with scary stuff, and I'll let him talk me into some stuff. But then I'll be sitting like halfway on his lap, like a small child. Like, so what's happening? Is it over? And he'd be like, me, it's not that serious.
You messing up the whole experience.
I don't want this experience. This whole experience has messed me up.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
And so I don't want to watch it. All right. So T and I went on a date.
We did.
Over the weekend.
We did.
And we went to see Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Not to be confused with the Babysitter's Club.
That I was calling it.
Yes, we did. We did.
So y'all know T and I were harping about how we want new ideas, new things. Stop remaking stuff. Don't give us the black version of it. And we were prepared to hate it.
Absolutely.
Did you hate it?
Unfortunately, I did not hate it.
I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
I didn't love it.
Okay.
But I didn't hate it. So I think someone made the point online where we were talking about like remakes and stuff like that. And we're like, leave our stuff alone. Like, leave my childhood alone. Someone made the point that these children, the Gen, what are they? Z?
I think we're at A now. I think they're Gen Alpha now, the newfangled kids. The kids being born today.
The ones after us though are G.
Oh, Gen Y.
Oh, okay. Whoever
they're
are.
Millennials, because I'm Gen X.
Okay. We're elder millennials. The younger
I am Gen X.
I'm a Zennial.
Oh, okay. Well, I was from the in the 70s.
I was not.
Oh, that's right. You're right over the okay.
I'm right over the hump.
All right.
But I'm considered a micro generation Zennial.
Because of the overlap.
Because of the overlap.
Okay. All right.
So I'm like teeter-tottering between the two. But the point was that they didn't have that. They didn't see it.
No.
They didn't get, what we got. So these remakes are just kind of exposing them to what we saw.
I can understand that.
Okay, but it's mine.
Don't touch it.
But
it makes sense
because it kind of, I think, people looked into the older movie, like, okay, if this is a remake, let me go see. So
Nori loves Fuller House.
Yeah.
But Full House was for me.
Yeah, yeah.
And she also, I think she's watched some of the reboot. Well, it's not really a reboot, kind of, sort of Boy Meets World.
Oh, Girl Meets World?
Yeah, is that what it's called now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, with Topanga now that she's an adult and they're the parents. So she likes that show. And of course, I loved Boy Meets World. So in that regard, I understand, because when it comes to maybe watching with your children, there is that element of nostalgia and you know the characters, but she'll tell me about the new people and stuff like that.
I like it.
But not for everything.
Not for everything.
No, I agree.
Some of our, leave it alone.
I agree.
This one wasn't bad though. I thought that this was definitely for the younger folks. Just some of the ways that they spoke, some of the things that they did. Honey, as a black mama, I would never. And my black mama would never.
Yeah. This is more progressive parenting.
We would have got, right after the opening credits, I'd have been slapped and then woke up and it would have been the end of the movie. Wouldn't have been no movie. Scene. So some of it was a little bit more progressive than my little heart could take.
Yeah,
but I like that they stuck closely to the story. They didn't change it so much that it was unrecognizable.
I agree.
But they changed it enough that it was fresh.
Yeah, I was about to say, it definitely felt fresh, which was nice. I like the homage to the original cast. I appreciate, even though I hate it, I appreciate when they just show respect and love to the original.
Yeah. When they don't try to completely erase it.
Yeah.
Now I love a continuation of the story. There is a second Beetlejuice coming out. It's called Beetlejuice, and that is so clever. I'm so excited. She's so not excited.
I'm so excited.
And the original cast is in it.
What do you think I thought?
Oh my God. Who hasn't seen
Beetlejuice? It's
not scary.
He looks dead.
He is dead.
Okay. I'm here for the sunshines. I'm here to tiptoe through the tulips.
He's a funny dead guy, though.
Oh. I've seen Shaun of the Dead, and that's it.
Who?
Shaun of the Dead.
What?
It's a comedy about zombies. Ro made me watch it.
Girl.
And Shaun is white. It's a white movie.
She says, that should make you should have seen it. No.
My selling point. It's funny, but it is about dead people. It's the apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
She's not selling it, just in case anyone was wondering.
Have y'all seen Shaun of the Dead? That's what a lightweight's like me.
Okay.
Real enthusiasts might not enjoy it. Me and the children.
Right. The little kids section.
Oh my God. So when I looked up Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, I didn't realize it came out in 91. I was in middle school. I was firmly
yes, I was.
in 7th grade.
Was I in middle school? In 91? No. I wasn't. I'd have been 10.
It definitely was 12.
Yeah.
But I loved it. And okay, everybody loved Christina Applegate. She was the star of the show. But Joanna Cassidy, David Duchovny, who went on to have a spectacular career. Some of the people kind of fall off, but he definitely held on. She held on. All right, so let's talk about the casting. Did you like the casting? Did you feel like it was fitting?
I feel like are there not enough Black child actors in Hollywood? And I ask that because, like, if you look at a show like, what's the Family Reunion? These kids don't look related to each other. Like, you got one extremely chocolate child, and then you have a light-skinned child with curly hair, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you get this this mishmash of kids?
It wasn't cohesive.
It's not. And I get, like, do they got different daddies? Like, because if there's a backstory here, they tell me the tea. But that casting was just like, okay. I
feel like, okay, so
the older brother and sister didn't look like they matched.
They were different. So Simone Joy Jones was the older sister
from Bel Air,
which love her in Bel Air. The brother, I think his name is Donnell. I'm not sure because there's the I in here and it's sending me on a journey, honey. So I don't know, but he's on BMF, which the Black Mafia Family I've not watched. I always say I'm gonna watch it. I haven't watched it.
That's a spinoff of Power, yeah. Child, I don't know.
Similar-ish, but not. No, BMF was a real crime family in real life.
Oh,
Jeezy used to hang out with them. I read his book, and he used to rap with them. No, they were real people.
Okay, cool.
Some of them are in jail, some of them aren't.
Still not my thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, so he's in there. I don't know who the little brother was. He definitely didn't look like he belonged to them at all.
It was giving one of these things is not like the other.
And then the
little chocolate sister.
Yeah.
She was
wild.
She was wild, yeah.
So, fun fact, she played young Athena in 911. Remember when 911 gave us the episode when she was a child?
Yes.
It was her.
I did not
Me
know
either.
That. Wow.
I was like,
I also didn't love the casting of the boyfriends.
Me either.
Because
he was nerdy.
Not that he was nerdy, he was unattractive.
He was unattractive. He yeah.
Also Gus, also unattractive.
That was Jermaine Fowler's character, right?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
He was in Coming to America, the newer Coming to America.
Okay.
He was the son, and then he was in The Blackening. He was in The Blackening? I think he was in The Blackening. Maybe he wasn't in The Blackening. I might be lying. My bad. I know he was definitely in Coming to America too. Was he in The Blackening?
I don't know.
Yes, he was the killer.
That was him?
Yes. He was all nerdy acting in The Blackening. That was him. I knew it wasn't true.
We're going to need to research this further.
I'm telling you. The research department.
I remain unconvinced.
Now, he has been in some other stuff, and I don't remember what the other stuff was.
But
look, Jermaine Fowler Blackening. He was the queen. Look, there's his picture.
Wow.
Same person. Okay, so here's what I don't like in this movie. He had a bald head.
He did.
He needs hair.
He did.
He's not exactly a looker.
No,
but
he is him.
He's better with hair.
Okay.
He needed hair.
Nah, that was not it.
That wasn't fit.
Yes, but also no.
Oh God. Okay, so also Miss Pat was the mom. Miss Pat is off the hook. She's a comedian. Oh, and by the by, I know you don't watch the Mismatch show, which is sheer hilarity.
I tried. I really did.
BET has announced that the premiere date for season 4 will be May 23rd, exclusively on BET Plus. I'm gonna have to get me a 7-week trial again with a new email so I can binge watch it, and then I'll be done. Fun fact, though, Tyra Banks was the executive producer of this movie. And I did not know that she took that whole Smize thing and made it the name of her production company. It's called
That's crazy.
A Smize Production.
That's crazy. That's crazy. How did she get here?
But she's actually produced
how
some
did
other
we
stuff. But
get here?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I have a hard time separating her from modeling to the rest of the world. But like to behind the camera, like I firmly have her in a box, and it's hard. I didn't love her as a talk show host either. She doesn't give warm and fuzzy.
She doesn't.
And maybe it's all at America's Next Top Model. We were all rooting for you and all of that. Even though I did watch the show.
I loved that show.
I watched every episode. I like Mr. J and Miss J.
Yes, everybody.
And Janice Dickinson and all her faces. Yeah,
I don't... every single one of her faces. There's so many. I don't know. That's weird. Interesting.
All right, last fun fact. They filmed at the same Santa Clara home as the original movie. Did you realize that?
I did not realize that. Well, okay, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah,
I think that was really smart. Again, another way to pay tribute to the original without going completely left. I thought that was really dope.
It made me hate it. Well, I didn't hate it, but it made me like it a little bit more.
Okay, so here's the thing.
The like meter just went up a little bit. just a little bit.
Me and T were 2 of maybe 5 people in the theater.
Yeah.
It was sparse. So I don't know how they made out at the box office.
It wasn't good.
Not based on weekend.
Not based on attendance at our theater. It wasn't great.
And we bought the tickets that morning. I looked the night before, and only those same 3 people had bought the ticket. And so maybe it's doing better elsewhere. But I will say, it was a good movie. I did enjoy it. I laughed. And when it comes on streaming, I would likely watch it again.
Absolutely when it comes
But it's rated R. That's how I felt. Rotten Tomatoes says rated
probably
R.
Because there's like weed in it. There's lots of weed in it. There's cursing. I don't know if that... there was no nudity?
There's no nudity. There's no suggested nudity.
No, there's no...
It must just be...
It's just got to be the drugs.
The narcotic and the cursing.
Yeah. Probably just the drugs. Because they curse on network TV.
Oh, yeah, they do.
So it's probably just...
I was shocked. I did not check and see if the original one was rated R. Because
could also be death. Although it was natural causes.
Oh.
But for sure the lead.
I like that Babysitter. She was spicy as hell.
She was off the chain.
I was like, first of all, she got to be like 80.
She was definitely off the chain.
And I was like, okay, girl. Even though you only had about 5 minutes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah.
I like that. I don't know
why it's rated R.
Me too. And now I wonder, because I feel like, first of all, we just said we were like 10 and 12 when we watched it.
Listen,
was it PG-13?
It didn't matter. As long as we were quiet, they were just like, watch whatever.
They was like, whatever. Go to the movies. Here go $1.50. Because it was not streaming.
As long as you ain't break nothing. Go ahead. Be inside the house when the street lights come on. That's it.
Okay. So that is it. That is all for this episode. This episode is, however, sponsored by Oshi Bougie. So you can grab your merch at oshibougie.com. Follow on social at Shop Oshi Bougie. And thanks for tuning into another episode of Mimi Said What. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, y'all. The beep beeps and all of that.
Beep beeps and the toot
and the toot toots. You can follow me at Mimi Cute Lips everywhere on social and
at the Style Medic everywhere on social.
All right. Until next time, cuties. Bye.